Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Roberto Firmino. Pretty much the ultimate team player, Peter, in that he gives his teammates a real lift and makes everyone feel better. He can drop deep to pick up the ball and create chances for others, or drift wide to drag defenders out of position, and that versatility makes him really hard to defend against. He's also full of running, and he's extremely effective in that first line of defence.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did...
Chance! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Danilo. Bernardeschi. Henderson plays it forward. Now it's Mane. Mohamed Salah. Cut out in the nick of time. Chiellini. Pjanic. He's played him through. Danilo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good ball. Higuain tries to head towards goal. Fabinho demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. What an adventurous run from a defender. Ronaldo already, of course, on the score sheet. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Higuain needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Firmino. And here's Mane. Mane tries running with the ball at his feet. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Robertson. Danilo tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chiellini gets it back. Mohamed Salah. Wijnaldum. That's a promising ball. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah plays it out to the flank. Bernardeschi. And the first half is done. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Liverpool get the ball rolling in the second half. And here's Roberto Firmino. And it's Firmino. Which has a pop! Pjanic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And here's Mane. Firmino! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Cristiano Ronaldo. This could fall anywhere. Bernardeschi. That has sent him sprawling. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Juventus get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Gomez gets it back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk cuts it out, and it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bernardeschi, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, shot at goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shoots! He scores! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Could move up a gear here. Ronaldo not easily shrugged off the ball. Going for goal! And yes, it's there!
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Plays it back. And for a moment, time stood still. Ramsey. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
And it's Firmino. Firmino brings the ball forward. Firmino, and Firmino! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Bernardeschi. And that's sprayed out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Now it's Roberto Firmino.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dybala. And it's Pjanic. Bernardeschi. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Played back in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mohamed Salah. Jordan Henderson. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pjanic. Pjanic goes looking. Alexandro collects the ball from behind. Chooses to go back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Juventus have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Juventus were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.